Okay, so again, I want to find the tension in these three cables, knowing I got 600 acting straight down. So I'll draw my free body diagram. Again, I'll do it right on top of what I've got here. So I've got that 600 newtons. Don't need to worry about changing that, right? It's already a force, so I don't have to take gravity or anything. Then I've got FB in this direction. I've got FC in that direction, and then I've got FD in that direction. So I've got all my forces. Let me write them all in Cartesian form. So I'll start with FB. Okay, and then notice this is all on the XY plane with that angle of 30, so it's going to be FB sine 30 in the I plus FB cosine 30 in the J, like that. And then I've got FC. That's all in the negative X, so I can just very easily say negative FC in the I. And then I've got FD, which has three components to it. Okay, so I take my unknown FD and I'm going to take it times the position vector over its magnitude going from A to D, which would be 1I, negative 2J, and then positive 2K. This is a 1, 2, 2 triangle, so the 3, 1 squared plus 4 squared plus 4 squared is 9, square root of that is 3. So from that I get a 1/3 FDI minus 2/3 FDJ plus 2/3 FDK, like that. Now I've got my, again, I'll call it my weight, but again, it's a force. Okay, it's straight down. It's already 600 newtons, so I don't need to do any conversion. So it's just going to be minus 600 K. So now I've got my free body diagram. I've got all my forces written in Cartesian form. I just sum up the I's, J's, K's, set them all equal to 0. So we'll sum the forces in the X direction, and I get FB sine 30 minus FC plus 1/3 FD equals 0. Do it in the y direction. I get FB cosine 30. Okay, nothing for FC minus 2/3 FD. Set that equal to 0 as well. Do the same thing in the z direction. Okay, in the z direction, I've got nothing for FB, nothing for FC. I only have 2/3 FD minus 600 equals 0. Three equations, three unknowns. Solve it using an equation solver, system of equation solver, on a calculator or whatever. But this one I could do because FD right here I can solve directly. I find FD equals to 900. Now that I know FD, I can easily throw that in up here to find FB, and I find FB equals 693 newtons. Now that I know D and B, I can throw them into the top equation and easily find FC, which is going to be 646 newtons. So again, free body diagram. Whoa, don't know what happened there. Write each force in Cartesian form, then sum up your x, y's, z's, set them equal to 0, and then solve that system equation using any method that you can.